to the place I am.
Right.
Go ahead, Alex.
I just wanted to clarify with genetics and things that to the point that Gunny was making. Genetics are things that are like inherited, right? So hair color, eye color, like body shape, those are things that are genetic, right? It's in our biology of things. What Gunny is saying when we go to the doctors as Black people and just in certain demographics of people, there are certain things that we are predisposed to. So that means because, to Gunny's point, culturally as Black people, we eat a certain way. And because we eat a certain way, we are more likely to have high blood pressure similar to our moms or dads and our uncle. That's different than being genetic.
Yeah.
Something like Down syndrome is an extra chromosome. That's not genetic, it's an abnormality. Something went wrong in the makeup of it. So I just want to make sure we clarify those things when we're saying the two. I get what Mary's saying, I get what Gunn is saying, but be clear about what the definition of genetically
Yeah.
being passed down is.
Yeah. Word. So, Brooke, what up though? She got that Rice Krispie treat phone. So, do you think you can speak on the Lizzo? But generally, I think it's a great example. Does the algorithm you curate on social media allow you to live in the confirmation a space of confirmation bias? Talk,
Um,
girl.
yeah. So I want to get to the Lizzo thing. I feel like she represents a lot of like females out here,
Mm-hmm.
and all power to her for being like comfortable in her skin and everything. But I feel like being like in her position, being naked is a positive influence. I guess being comfortable in your skin, she's teaching you to be comfortable, but I don't feel like you have to do that being naked. So I feel like when I see that picture, I'm like, for me, I feel like it's distasteful.
So what do you think the message to little girls is in that picture? From that picture?
For them to be beautiful is to not have their clothes on. Because every time you see her, she's got something out. She's never fully clothed. And I get it. You know, she's just trying to let them know, everyone know that she's more comfortable in her skin, but still.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, I would say that with anybody, though, because even in smaller sizes, I just don't feel like just popping out like that is really a great influence for any little girl.
So you saying just the lack of clothes is just that wrong message?
Yeah.
And she could.
Because I mean, if she wants to send that to her man, that's fine. That's her man.
That picture?
Just have it out there like that. Hey, if he's with her, he likes it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess So if you're saying that if she wants to perpetuate the message of body positivity, you can do that with clothes on.
In a different way. I mean, she could have had a different pose where more is covered. I mean, I feel like she should have had some clothes on.
How much? How much do you think that cup was gonna cover, bro?
Yeah, it wasn't covering.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Anybody else want to get on this?
Just want to touch on obesity real quick. I think obesity is just if we go by the American standard of obesity, 80% of us are obese. For certain, I am for certain obese.
Yeah.
At 250, at 6'2", 250. Like I'm supposed to be like 190 according to the American metric standards or whatever. So that's like I won't ever see under 200 pounds again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like that's just in when we think of obesity, people always assume the bigger folk, but in actuality, a lot of us are considered obese based on the metric scale.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The BMI.
Yeah, the BMI. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but I think there's levels to even obesity, right? Because I guess you would consider bodybuilders obesity based on their height, based on how much they weigh.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the composition, where things land, makes a huge difference. No,
very much so.
Man, I don't know. Lizzo,
all that.
Go like you.
We know what the fuck we talking about when we say obese. Okay.
Shit like that.
Okay.
Man.
I could see somebody like Meg Thee Stallion getting away with a picture like that way easier than Lizzo. So just to kind of the elephant in the room, no pun intended. That's just the way that goes. You know what I mean? I don't think that it has anything to do with her feeling like she's sending a message of beauty. You could do that with your clothes on, especially at her size. You know what I'm saying? She got 3 rows of titties and only 1 bra. That's never a good look. So,
Wow. If you ask Lizzo, she's she intentionally is under the impression that that's what she's promoting, body positivity.
well, that
But
goes
she's
to
full
the
of
second
shit
part of
too. She's
the
full of
second part
shit.
of what I was gonna say is I think that to answer the question, the algorithm on social media does allow for that space of confirmation bias. And I think that as long as she has this following, that's going to be like, Lizzo, we love you. You're so beautiful. You're doing this for, you know, every big girl in America and all this other bullshit that people be just pushing out of their mouths. She's going to continue to function in that way. I think largely a lot of that is groupthink. It takes like 1 or 2 people to be like, this is a good move. This is liberating. Let's get behind it. And then there's that push where people just kind of gravitate towards it. Like I think she released a video crying at one time or some shit like that. And then everybody got all sympathetic and was on the wave. Fuck all that. You look terrible. Cover that shit up.
Yeah, but if they're giving you a bag to have your 3 rows of titties out, you might be inclined to do the same.